What goes on, guys? We're back here again with a kind of strange review. This is a very rare case where I didn't know this thing even existed. We're going to be taking a look at the brand new featured favorites by Mattel, Finding Nemo's Crush and Squirt. This looks awesome. Like, if anybody knows about this line, please hit me up. I saw the other figures. I wasn't in love with any of them. Definitely don't want Celia and Mike. Might pick up Flick and Dot. Bing Bong I'm probably going to skip too. But these I couldn't pass up. Come on, Mattel. Give us a good line. Give us a good line of Disney figures. These look pretty good. We'll talk about what I think so far. But anyway, taking a look at the packaging. This is a really thin box. So my box is pretty damaged. But you can see it says featured favorites. You get Crush and Squirt. You can see the other figures on the back, and then you get to see the figures up there. There's a little read up, like right here, more so about Pixar than like Crush and Squirt in particular. But pause that if you want to read that. On the side, there's nothing there, nothing on the top, and then there's the barcode at the bottom. This was $19.99, I believe. So without further ado, very interested to check these out. So let's go ahead and do just that. So taking these guys out of the packaging, I really do like them. I like them more than I thought, but the problems that I thought they were going to have, they definitely do. What I'm going to say is I think it's suiting the day that I'm recording and posting this. At the time, it is April 20th, 4/20, and this is the stoner of all stoners. So I think that's pretty fucking funny. So happy 4/20 to anybody celebrating. I am not. I don't smoke. Well, neither does Crush, does he? I don't know. But I think it's pretty funny that I'm posting this on 4/20. So deal with me there. But we're going to go ahead and take a closer look at these because this is my introduction to this line. I do have Kevin, but I think that's from a different thing. So I don't know what they're doing. But taking a look at Crush's head sculpt here, it so totally rocks, dude. It looks really nice, man. Gnarly. I like the paint and I like the eyes. The tempo is nice, man. I like all the art on the ends, dude. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, dude, they got these nice speckles in the plastic, which looks really cool, dude. And then you get a nice paint gradient on the bottom. It actually looks like the brown is painted on the top. But then looking at the shell, I gotta say, dude, it's not totally gnarly. I think there's a little bit of a lack of paint on the shell. I do like the ends, but I feel like they could have done more, to be honest with you, So, I don't know, but I do like the bottom, dude. I do have to mention, this is light and airy, dude. It's hollow, and, I'm not really sure if it feels super well quality, but you probably wondered how long I was going to do that. But it does feel kind of hollow, a little cheap, but honestly, I think it works. I really like the sculpt and the skin parts. The intricate sculpt looks really, really nice along the body. The bottom of the shell looks nice. I like the paint work that they chose to do on the side right here. But like I said, the shell, I think could use a little bit more paint. I do like the paint on the head, though. I think it's a really nice head sculpt. It's painted very well. And then the fins, this green definitely needs to be in these cracks. That's all I'm going to say. I think if they did that, it would have looked 3 times better. I actually think Squirt looks better than Crush for various reasons. So, yeah, that's all I got to say about that. As for articulation, I'm just going to go over it here. There's no accessories, which I think they should have put a figure stand on this guy. Just a little stand that you could plug into his stomach here and then just have him swimming there. I mean, you can definitely get him to do this. Which is probably what I'm going to do is have him balanced on his front fins like that, because he's not touching the ground like that. So, I could probably weave it a little bit even more like that if I want to get some dynamic poses, which is pretty cool actually. So, the head will rotate all the way around, and so will the neck. It'll look up, he'll look down. I wish he could look down a little bit more so you could kind of get him in like that, give me some fin, noggin, dude. But I like that overall. You can get them to look to the side and the other side, very, very nice. Now there's a hinge on this flipper that goes up and down, and it'll rotate all the way around. You just kind of got to weave it through. It'll rotate, and same on the back. They will rotate and hinge, which is nice. I like that. And then as for little Squirt, I think he looks great. He looks adorable. The color is really nice. I like the paint on the flippers. I kind of like that they didn't do it on the inside, to be honest with you, but they did it on all four. The flowers on his shell. His shell looks better painted than Crush's. It's just Crush doesn't have enough paint on his shell. I do like all the brown speckles that they did on the head and the fins, and then the face is, look at how cute that is. That is great. The eyes are painted very well, and he does have great articulation as well. He has a swivel and ball at the head, so you can kind of pivot his head, nod back and forth, and then rotate all the way around. And then each fin has a hinge that'll go up and down, and they can all rotate. So this is like perfect for a little accessory guy. They don't rotate all the way around, but it's more than it needs. There's also some speckles on the bottom of his shell, which is nice, but you can't really balance him the way that you can balance Dear Old Dad. But, you know, I think he looks better more like this, like kind of like, you know, clapping like he does. See, he's adorable. I think this thing is great. So for 20 bucks to get both of these, I think that's totally fair. So I do like the way that they turned out. I don't really know what to compare these to. They're not really in scale with anything. I'm just going to be putting them on my Disney shelf. But here they are next to Zombie Cap, a 6-inch figure. So Crush is pretty big. Like, he's a decent-sized turtle. He's probably like 2 scale with 6-inch action figures, depending on what kind of turtle he is. Which he seems to be a loggerhead, but not really sure he's in Australia. So I didn't do my scientific research, which I've been doing a lot of that. Finals are coming up. But I think they look pretty good. And I think for the size, it's definitely good. And they're scaled to each other, which is nice, which is mostly what I care about. So I like this a lot. So yeah, these figures are awesome. I've had a lot of fun with them. Taking pictures was really cool, like a lot more fun than I thought it would be. The little Squirt is probably my favorite part of the whole thing. He is articulated and painted and sculpted beautifully. He's adorable. Just look at him. He's adorable. And Crush himself is also really good. I really like the speckling in the plastic. I think that adds a lot. I just wish that there was more paint on the top of the fins and the shell itself. But at a price point of $19.99 for this, I believe that's what I paid for it. I'm going to give this a solid 9 out of 10. A little bit more paint on Crush. Boom, done. The articulation is fine. I don't need like an ab crunch, all that shit. What they did here is perfect for what it's supposed to be. So, with all that being said, I believe that's all I got for today. So if you have not already, please do yourself the favor and me and like, comment, subscribe to the channel. It's greatly appreciated when you do that, guys. What are you doing if you're not? And you know what? While the hell you're at it, go ahead and follow me. Oops, he fell. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I have a lot of fun over there, so I'm sure you will too. But with that being said, I believe that's all I got for today. So, as always, let me know. You gonna pick these guys up? You copping? Because I didn't even know they existed until about 2 hours ago, and I went ahead and copped them. So, let me know if you will too. See you guys in the next one. Peace.